Hi, I'm Lindsey Morgan, and you're watching and reading Celebrity Interviews, and this is an interview for Jacqueline of Celebrity Interviews. Okay, so I'm in my backyard trying to do this interview, and my neighbor let her dog out. So we're trying to get through most of this with some barking. Question one. I guess I'll just, at what age did I start acting? I started acting when I was a kid, I guess probably around 4th grade. I remember seeing my first musical production big at the Alley Theater in Houston, Texas, where I'm from. My mom took me for my birthday. It was just us, and it was so magical. I loved it. So I would say 4th grade, but nothing serious, just fun stuff, class projects. Next question. What was your very first acting role? Okay, well, I guess this is 4th grade again. I played Francine in the popular Arthur books. Arthur the Aardvark, Anteater? I don't know what it was, but it was something about Election Day. And I was Francine, who was the sassy sidekick tomboy girl. But I remember being a little jealous of the girl who got to play Muffy because she got to say vomitrocious, and I really wanted to say that, but it's okay. Okay, who are your inspirations? My inspirations. I feel like I have a new inspiration every day. I mean, from people I know to famous people to, random people I meet. I would say right now I'm inspired by a lot of my coworkers, and not just suck up, because I'm not really good at sucking up. But I've been watching General Hospital, and they're so good, and I know how fast it goes. I know how much material they have, and for them to be at that caliber with that little time blows my mind. So like, I'm a big fan of Kelly Sullivan, of course Maurice, my dad, Nancy Lee Grant, Kelly Monaco. All the Kellys pretty good. Yeah, Laura Wright, everybody, it's great. Sorry again for the dog. As far as other inspirations, other actors, I love actors who do their own things. I love, as far as women, I love like Meryl, Kate Winslet, all the greats. Men, I love Daniel Day-Lewis. I love Michael Fassbender. I love Johnny Depp. He's so funny. I love him. I like actors who do new things and interesting things. You wouldn't expect. I like that a lot. Okay, what is my favorite part about acting? Memorizing lines. No, I hate that. Well, I don't hate that part, but my favorite part is connecting, because I feel like so much during our day, we just pass by and do our errands and whatever, and we don't really ever take a time or break to just sit and connect with someone in an intimate experience. It doesn't have to be like romantic intimate, just like a hey, how are you really doing, and like that human bond, like that's what acting is, versus if it's a funny human bond to a dramatic human bond. It's so special, and we as humans can do it. Animals, I don't know about animals, but and I think that's what's so special about it, and I really love that. What is most challenging about acting? Well, dogs that bark a lot are challenging. Sometimes you get a script where you don't know what to do, where I find it difficult, where it's like something very far from me, and very dark. Like, for instance, like Kelly Sullivan right now is playing the schizophrenic, Connie and Kate right now, and like I watch her and I don't know how I would approach that, I mean, I'd figure out something, because I'd have to. And I've had auditions that were very scary, but so that's most challenging. Sometimes you can get really scary challenges, but I find if you just jump in head first and pray for the best, usually it can be okay. And it's really rewarding at the end. Okay, What was it like finding out you booked the recurring role as the new Christina on the ABC soap opera General Hospital? Um, it was awesome. I was in this crazy predicament that week because I was up for this other recurring role on another ABC show, and if I got that role, I wouldn't have been able to even test for General Hospital. So my test was Thursday, and I had a chemistry read with like the lead guy Wednesday, and so I would have known Wednesday night whether or not I was going Thursday. And I found out Wednesday night I didn't get it, so I was bummed. I was depressed, but I knew I couldn't let myself be too depressed because I have to do my best for Thursday. So when they finally told me, they made me wait a whole weekend. It was funny. I was taking a nap, and I wake up, and my house phone wakes me up because I have a house phone and a cell phone, and I know, weird, stuck, and it's my manager on my house phone. I'm like, why are you calling me on my house? And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm taking a nap. And he starts cracking up. And he's like, you slept through it. I'm like, slept through what? And he was like, well, I looked at my phone by this point, and I had like 5 missed calls and stuff. And he was basically like, and I knew he was going to tell me whether or not I got it. I instantly was like, no, don't remind me. And then he was like, well, hold on, let me call you back. And I'm like, okay. So he does. And then it's like all my reps and like other agents and stuff, and they're all like on 4-way, 5-way, and they're all like, congratulations. And I literally was like, ah. I couldn't believe it. But my boyfriend was there with me, and he heard the phone call, and he just started like hitting me. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm just freaking out, and he's freaking out. They're freaking out on the phone, and it's gonna be something that's gonna stay with me probably for forever. It was magical. Okay, next question. For those of you who don't know, can you tell everyone more about your character Christina on the ABC soap opera General Hospital? Jacqueline is very thorough. Okay, well, there was Christina before she went to Yale. So I feel like this is new Christina, like older Christina and more grown up, and she's, kind of lived her life a little bit on her own and experienced some college and stuff. So she's not like the same Christina from before. I think they're writing her really differently now. I would say now she's the daughter. Okay, well, obviously she's the daughter of Alexis and Sunny, and Sunny's a mob boss, and Alexis is this great lawyer. And so she is. I feel like she is a lot like them both. She's very strong-willed and very, whatever she's thinking, she says. And I would not want to get into an argument with her. She's very good at debating. Sunny, I feel like she has Sunny's temper and hot-headedness and power. She's very powerful now, and I feel like she's really come into her own skin and confidence, and she's got some cojones, some balls, and she's fiery, so I like that a lot. Okay, I'm sitting on my foot. Okay, next question, what was your experience like on the first day on set of General Hospital? Well, first day was crazy. I could barely sleep, of course, and I had like 30 pages, I swear, of me talking. And when you shoot other projects, you maybe do like if it's TV, it goes fast. But if it's film, it's like 3 pages a day, and you may not even have a line. He's still not leaving. I'm sorry. So like in my TV roles, again, my spot or my stuff are like short, like a couple lines, then I leave. So this is like 30 pages, so much stuff. So it was daunting, but like Nancy Grahn and Haley and Maurice were so great to me and like really helped me and ran it, and we like met over the weekend and had lunch, and it was so fun, and they really like took me under their wing. So I felt really good about that. However, then I was on set, And on set, they don't really tell you. I mean, they run you through stuff, but they move so fast, they don't really have time to, like, let me hold your hand and tell you what we do. So it's just kind of like a sink or swim thing. And I thought I floundered a bit. We had to do more than one take, which everyone is used to because everyone is such a pro. So I was feeling bad that it was taking longer, like, because it was my fault. But it was a lot. It was a lot. But overall, it was really good. And, I mean, it was just like, I was not expecting to work so much. This is my cat. Her name is Madison. Goodbye. Okay, now the dog's going crazy. Anyways, so it was so much and scary, but so exciting, and I was so, like, ready for it and, like, hungry for it, and, like, been waiting and waiting and waiting and running the lines, and I was almost tired of running the lines because I was so ready to, like, be on set and get direction. But yeah, but it was a little frustrating. I got frustrated with myself at the end, but I had to let that go. But it was good. It was a good first day. Hopefully the episodes will be good too. Okay. Who would you like to work with on the set of General Hospital? Well, I've been working with really great people so far, and I feel like I'm going to keep working with really great people. I'd love to work with Kelly Sullivan. I just think she's amazing, and she's so beautiful. I just want to look at her. And I'd love to, like, work with some of the doctors, not because they're attractive. Yeah, because they're attractive. But I think that'd be fun. Other people who I'd like to work with, I'm going to be working with, so I can't say who, but they're coming up, so I'm excited about that. Okay, next question. What would you like to bring to your character? Christina. This dog. I would like to bring I mean, they're writing her really fun right now. And I like that. I really like comedy. And so I'd love some more humor, some more, like, banter. And, you know, I mean, soap opera, I know it's supposed to be dramatic. But, you know, liven it up. Why not? So, something like that. I would like to bring some vulnerability, because I feel like, you know, even though she is strong and sassy and fiery, she is so vulnerable. I mean, in certain moments. But she is such a faceted character already. They're writing her, like, she's sexy, she's sassy, she's super, and so that's words. I would just like to bring the writer's creation to life, I guess. Okay, what other acting projects have you done? Well, okay. Recently, I've been doing TV stuff. I just did some co-stars on How I Met Your Mother and Happy Endings, which were so fun, and, like, I was being funny. And I did one on Super Ninjas, the Nickelodeon show, where I was funny. And I guess. Other than that, I've done film stuff, which is cool. My biggest part in a film was for a film made for MTV, like an original film. It was called Disconnected. It was about, like, teens and, like, it was for their digital awareness abuse campaign, so it was all about, like, facing those issues now, and I played the crazy girl. So that was really fun. I just but, like, the last movie I did was an indie film called Chastity Bites, which is, like, a dark comedy, and I played kind of like a mean girl. So that was really fun. I don't know what's happening with that, but I hope it comes out. I also, probably one of my first film things was for a film called Detention that's also starring Josh Hutcherson, PETA from Hunger Games, and Dane Cook, and Spencer Locke from Resident Evil, and this new breakout star Shanley Caswell is amazing, Marquis Richardson is on True Blood, like, stellar cast. That's a dark comedy, and it was just, it was an indie, and then Sony bought it at South by Southwest, the first festival it was in. So it was a big deal that a studio bought it. They just released it in theaters for like a limited release, and now it's going to be on video on demand and DVD soon. And that is like such a wild ride of a movie. I mean, I had to watch it 3 times, and I liked it more and more. You just find out more and more stuff. It's like, it's everything you could want in a movie. There's, you know, it's like sci-fi, and then there's like love, and there's horror, and it's so funny, and it's really good. It's directed by Joseph Kahn, who is a music video mastermind and a commercial director, and he also did that movie Torque, and so it's just like super sick looking and awesome. Anyway, so I play like this mean cheerleader girl who has like little quips and stuff, and something very fun happens to me in the end. It's worth saying, guys. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm done blowing up my ego. Let's see. If you could act alongside anyone in the future, who would it have to be? Oh my god. I mean, that would have to be like, you know, my, like I mentioned earlier, my inspirations. Not this dog. Daniel Day-Lewis is a huge one. Meryl's a huge one. You know, even past ones like Audrey Hepburn or, wow, Elizabeth Taylor. There she is. But I love comedy, so it's like I'd love to work with like Kristen Wiig or Jennifer Aniston, or I love Zooey Deschanel, and then like I love really like intense men like Michael Pitt or who else do I like? Well, Michael Fassbender. I love like, a lot of Michaels. I love James Franco. I wish I was on General Hospital when he was there, just because he just seemed like he'd be so fun. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of people I'd love to work with. There's so many talented people. You learn, I feel like you can learn something from everyone all the time. Okay, do you have any other acting projects right now? No. Oh, yes, I'm in a sketch show. I said I do comedy still. I'm in an all-girl sketch show called Girl Intervention, and it's going up in June in Second City, Hollywood. So really happy about that. I play a variety of characters, and it's really fun. It's an all-girl cast, all-girl written, girl power. It's fun. It's not just, you know, period jokes or whatever. Okay. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to acting as a career, or just advice in general about careers? Well, acting is kind of like my only career, unless you want to be an assistant manager at a CD warehouse. So, acting, I guess this goes for any career. Put your all into it. Find out what you want to do and do it. Like, just that. That's what happened to me. You know, I haven't even been living in LA for more than 2 years yet. And when I did move here, I was very behind, like, who I was competing with. I was competing with child stars and people who've been here since they were 5. And, you know, people have huge resumes and I have nothing. So I literally put my all into it. Like, I was always at a class. I was always in a workshop. I was learning everything I can. I was watching everything I can, reading everything I can, learning as much as possible. And when you focus like that and you work at what you want and you love it, where it's not even like work, then yeah, success will happen. And don't even worry about success. I mean, if you love it enough, it's just about being in it. But for me, luckily, success happened. But yeah, put your all into it. Don't second guess yourself. There's many times where I'm like, maybe I should quit. And then as soon as that thought came into my mind, I was like, out. I quit once for 3 minutes. And it was after a horrible commercial audition. But after that, I was never again. Okay. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it have to be? It would have to be Japan. And I'm so bummed because I was going to go during this break, and now I can't go anymore. So I'm bummed. But I really want to go there. I mean, I love traveling, so I have many on my list, but Japan right now has been my number one. I need to knock it off. Okay. What is your favorite past TV show? Past TV show? Like, no longer on the air. Well, when I was a kid, it's kind of funny. I loved All That Nickelodeon show. That's basically like the Nickelodeon SNL. I loved that show. Loved it. Like, they were comic geniuses in my mind. So that was great. Okay, what is my favorite current TV show? Well, I have so many right now. Well, I love Smash, except sometimes it gets a little glee, but I love Smash. I love like girl TV. I love like The New Girl and Two Broke Girls. What else? I love Community. Love. I'm kind of bored of Game of Thrones right now, but I love the first season. Love Boardwalk Empire. Even though I'm kind of bored right now. Love Mad Men. Even though I'm behind, but love that. I love Breaking Bad, but I guess that's over. What else do I watch? Started watching Portlandia, not Portlandia, Portlandia, and that's hilarious. SNL, love that. It's TV that makes me laugh. I've been watching General Hospital every day. Me and my mom are addicted now. We get on the phone and talk about it. It's really good. Okay. What is the last movie you saw in the movie theater? My boyfriend and I are really big movie junkies, so we kind of see everything. Luckily, I talked my way out of Battleship, but I did see Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp and Michelle Pfeiffer and Chloe Moretz and Ava Green, so gorgeous. And it was cute. I love Johnny because he brings humor to everything, so that was fun. But I mean, it's okay. Who is your favorite Disney princess? I've been thinking about this one. My favorite Disney movie is Aladdin, because I love the genie. I love Jasmine, but I love Belle because I think she's really smart, and it's a really good message that, don't judge a book by its cover, and she's fiery independent. But the more I thought about it, I really like Mulan. And one, it has excellent music, Christina Aguilera, best music ever. Two, she's a fighter, man. She's a hero. Like, she just risked everything for her family. Like, that's amazing. It's amazing. So I really like girl strength. So I love that movie. Okay. What is your favorite restaurant / food place in California? Oh wait, no. What is the one thing you cannot live without? Water. Seriously. What is your favorite restaurant / food place in California? That's so hard. I don't know. Sushi Dan. Just because it's down the street and I go like once a week. So, Sushi Dan. Okay, if you had a soundtrack to your life, what song would be on it? Jacqueline, what is this question? There's so many songs. I don't even know. I'll tell you right now, I really like this one song with Robin Thicke and Lil Wayne called Pretty Little Heart. It's like so cool and sexy, and it's a really good song. I've just started listening to Robin Thicke out of nowhere. I like it. Okay, what charity is closest to your heart? I've been getting to look more into charities. I really want to participate in this one called the Young Storytellers Foundation, where they just go around. You can become a mentor and like read with children at a certain school once a week, and I want to do that. Hopefully, with my schedule, I can. And then the children write like a play or a screenplay, and they have this thing called the Big Show once a year where they put on a show and they get actors to come do it. So I would love to do that. I used to mentor a lot when I was in Houston and in high school. I mentored for the National Hispanic Institute in a program called the Young Leaders Conference, where I mentored predominantly like Latino freshmen about the art of debate and whatnot, and just surrounding Latino issues in the community and whatnot. And it was really rewarding and so great. So I want to get back into something like that, hopefully. Do you have a favorite quote or saying that is always on your mind? I'm a big quote person. If you follow my Twitter or anything, so I love quotes. They change a lot. One I really love, I'm not saying if it's necessarily it kind of is a mantra in my life. It's a quote from Romeo and Juliet from Shakespeare, and it's Juliet says, My bounty is as boundless as the sea. Okay, there it is. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love just as deep. For the more I give, the more I have. For the more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. There it is. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, and my love just as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. That's basically it. I like it in the metaphorical sense the most, just because I think that it's just like, sometimes it's hard to give and give and give and give and not get anything back. But I think I like to remind myself that it's not like it's not like I'm a gas tank where I'm going to be on empty. If I'm having a bad day, what means I can't give someone love or can't give someone a smile just because I'm having a bad day? There is no limit on the love I contain. It's infinite. And if anything, the more you give to anybody, the more you have, because you love yourself and you love others. So yeah, I like to remind myself that, just to stay positive and to give more, because sometimes that's a scary thing, but it's so rewarding. Okay, those 27 questions in almost 27 minutes. Wow, that was good. Okay, well, thank you for putting up with the many dogs that were barking and any other nature in this location. Thank you, Jacqueline, for allowing me to be interviewed by me, and these questions were fun. Yeah, everyone tune in to Jacqueline's little magazine and everything, and love for you to watch General Hospital. And yeah, thank you. Bye.